National iRacing Leagues Charlotte 130 presented by GMS 3D. We're happy to go live. I had a little bit of technical difficulties. Actually, I think I still might have some technical difficulties. Give me a quick second. All right, good now. We're good. Let's see who we have anybody. Anybody on track? Let's see if we can't figure something out. I'm still having some technical difficulties, it looks like.
That's kind of fucked up. I mean, that's kind of messed up. Sorry.
Grip hacks are on tonight.
Sorry about that.
What's crazy is I used mine. I don't know how he beat it.
Why is it not muting? There we go. All right, I still don't know why. All right, Ryan Johnson's your fast qualifier. I can't figure out why I can't follow along with anybody. I'm having some technical difficulties still. All right, well, I tell you what, if this doesn't work out right, I'm going to have to restart my computer and I'll restart this session, but I can't bring up any drivers. Maybe nobody's on track. We'll find out when the session goes live. Sorry about all this. I made a mistake and accidentally loaded in as a driver tonight, and it's throwing me for a loop. But we'll see how this works out. We got Ryan Johnson, who is on the pole. Corey Stahl so far is second fastest. Matthew Wheeler third. Jeff Radke fourth. DJ Trout fifth. So far, we want to thank Threat Level Midnight for sponsoring the playoffs, and so we'll be. All right, Patrick says nobody's on track, so that's why I can't pull anybody up. But hopefully this straightens itself out when the race starts. We do have 17 drivers tonight. Slightly low count, but it's the playoffs. See if we got less than a minute before we kick off. Oh, Keith Fonseca just moved up there to fourth fastest. right, the gridding up. There we go. I was worried for a second. Whew. A sight for sore eyes. Some cars on the track. Yeah, we have, let me go over our starting grid. All right, we're starting on row 1. Ryan Johnson and Corey Stahl. Row 2, Matthew Wheeler, Keith Fonseca. Row 3 is made up of Jeffrey Radke and DJ Trout. Jeffrey Ramsdell and Kevin Bernheimer make up row 4. Next is row 5 of Joshua McKinney and Richard Crane. Luke Smith and Patrick Anderson make up row 6, and row 7 is Joe Turkel and Johnny Williams, while Michael Gitchell and Philip Schmitz make up row 8. And riding shotgun on the field is Bill Klingbeil. You'll see my name on there because, like I said, I made a mistake and registered as a driver, but I will not be competing. Still waiting for Matthew Wheeler and Keith Fonseca to grid up. Well as Bill Klingbeil. There's the pole sitter, Ryan Johnson. Matthew Wheeler. Keith Fonseca, Jeffrey Radke, DJ Trout, Jeff Ramsdell running the 97 Exalta paint, Kevin Bernheimer, Brad Keselowski, Checker Flag Foundation, Josh McKinney, McKinney Voice and Sound, Richard Crane, Luke Smith's got a new paint, Lovable Critters, done by John Peterson. Quaker Steak Ride of Patrick Anderson. Joe Turkel. Turkel Customs, one of our sponsors. Johnny Williams, number 20. Michael Gitchell. Philip Schmitz in the 42. Ryan Johnson had to go to the back of the pack. He did win last week's race, so he has to go to the back. So that means Jeff Radke will be leading us to green. It's too late there, Patrick. I'll broadcast it. And they're off. Whoa, sideways. Keith Fonseca got a little sideways. DJ Trout right there behind him. They're 3 wide going into turn 1. Good start for Corey Stahl. Back here, there's a lot of action already. Got 130 laps tonight. I should have seen where our... I don't know where our stage break will be. We're going to find out when you guys find out. Ryan Johnson started in the back. He's already moved up to 11th. He's back up front. Corey Stahl and Jeff Radke. Threat Level Midnight, our race sponsor, playoff sponsor. Side by side, battle for the lead. They were fast last night. as well as Jeff Ramsdell. He was fast last night also. Joshua McKinney's moved up to 4th. We got to keep our eye on Matthew Wheeler, Corey Stahl, Joe Turkle, and Joshua McKinney. It's the first race of our playoffs, and they are currently outside the bubble, get to move into round 2. They have 2 weeks to get inside the bubble. Jeff Radke, oh, side by side with Ramsdell. Ramsdell battle for the lead. The 97 wants it. Just doesn't get the momentum coming off the corner. Joshua McKinney off the pace. Dropping to the back. Saving fuel already. No, I don't know what happened. The 61 and the 40 of DJ Trout and Keith Fonseca. This is a battle for 4th. Oh, and Trout gets into him. Good save for Keith Fonseca there. But that checks up. Everybody is right there on him. Here comes the 38, Ryan Johnson. Battles everywhere. That's with 39 of Luke Smith. He's got the 42 of Philip Schmitz on his inside. One driver a little off the pace. That is Johnny Williams. Ramsdell off of 4. Jeff Ramsdell to the point. Not clear yet. It's the Jeff and Jeff show. They're only missing Jeff Vickery. Radke won last night. Keith Fonseca falling back to 8th. Battle of the green cars. Ryan Johnson's moved up to 4th position. Jeff Ramsdell continues to lead. Threat level midnight drivers, Jeff Radke and Corey Stahl. Ryan Johnson lingering there in 4th, with Kevin Bernheimer moving into the top 5. In the 2 green cars, the Quaker State and the Runza car, Patrick Anderson and DJ Trout battling. Jeff Radke looking to get around Jeff Ramsdell. It's a battle for the lead. Wally Babb in the chat rooting on threat level midnight. It's a 9-car breakaway. Luke Smith is back here, about 2 seconds behind. No, not an eighth of a second by 2 seconds behind the leader, but he's 0.8 behind Keith Fonseca in 9th. Ryan Johnson got passed there by Corey Stahl, and Bernheimer's looking to make his way around Brian Johnson. Guys battling back here. This is 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th. Luke Smith has caught this group. Ooh, sideways. Sideways for Ryan Johnson. Yes, threat level midnight in the chat. Let's go. Jeff Radke running strong tonight. Corey Stahl up there in the top 5. Battling there for 3rd, really. Looks like it's hard to make a pass tonight. The passes are hard to come by. Ryan Johnson just did get around Corey Stahl. I suspect tires are starting to come into play here. 20 laps in, 22 laps in of this 130-mile lap race. Unprecedented battle for 12th place. Ryan Johnson moving into second position. Here comes DJ Trout. He's looking for third. Oh, Jeff Ramsdell into the wall. That's one thing about these next-gen cars. They're pretty resilient if you just make slight contact. DJ Trout, there's the battle for the lead. The 40 car of Trout has been coming on strong. He's surely got the run, something figured out for the long run. Ryan Johnson did make his way to pit lane, as well as Josh McKinney, first two takers. Here comes DJ Trout. Bringing all the rest of them with you. Kevin Bernheimer, Philip Schmitz, Patrick Anderson, and Matthew Wheeler. Jeff Radke and Corey Stahl, threat level midnight drivers, they take over first and second. Ramsdell and Luke Smith, Fonseca, Gitchell, Turkle, all electing to not pit yet. I was told earlier they could go about 38 laps. 38 laps on a tank. So they got another 10 more laps that they're able to go. They have 4 sets of tires in the pits. You think you want to get at least 30 laps in, but hey, what do I know? Looks like Luke Smith is hit pit lane. So is Jeff Ramsdell and Joe Turkle. So only your top 4 drivers. Corey Stahl, Keith Fonseca, and Michael Gitchell here. Gitchell is in 4th position. He is the last driver that has not pitted, but he's got the 28. All these cars with new, fresh tires. Trying to eat him up. Just for reference, last lap by your leader, Jeff Radke, turned a 31.247. Ryan Johnson, one of the first drivers to pit, he turned a 30.411. So a little less than a second faster than Jeff Radke, which isn't a ton of fall off, really. 32 laps in and not even a full second of fall off. Jeff Radke and Corey Stahl are putting down some pretty hot laps, man. They're doing really good, representing that threat level midnight team. Well, my hunch, the way that they're pitting, oh, it looks like Joe Turco was slow. Oh, he's just coming off a pit lane. The way that they're pitting, maybe they're going to have the stage break at lap 30. That's why some drivers elected to start pitting around lap 28. Kind of split it in half. Be interesting to see what Radke and Stahl do. Do they only take 2 tires? Well, you can see in the background, back here comes Ryan Johnson, he's marching forward. He's a lap down right now, but these guys will have to pit. He's already within a lap of Jeff Radke and Corey Stahl. See, Jeff Ramsdell has went down 2 laps, so it's wonder what happened with him. Oh, Michael Gitchell has made his way down, giving up 4th position. Here comes Jeff Radke and Corey Stahl. We'll see how they shake up. Fonseca is staying out, taking over the lead, getting that bonus point. Follow along. Here's Ryan Johnson. He's moved into 4th, passing Michael Gitchell. Keith Fonseca makes his way to pit lane. Got that bonus point. Now he's surrendering the lead. And Ryan Johnson and Kevin Bernheimer would be in second after they pass Fonseca, who's in pit lane. Patrick Anderson. So Jeff Radke and Corey Stahl staying out all that time. Jeff has fallen back to 9th. They did take 4 tires though while they were on pit lane. Also, Corey Stahl had a severely long pit stop. On a side note, it looks like Luke Smith might have been the only driver to take 2 tires. He's running in 6th position. Find out where our points driver, our battle is at. Like I said, Matthew Wheeler, Corey Stahl, Joe Turkel, and Josh McKinney, they're below the cut line. They have to get into the top 8. They're 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th after 2 races. So they got Charlotte this week and Talladega next week to get into the top 8. So Matthew Wheeler is in 7th. Corey Stahl right now running 12th. Joe Turkel 14th, and Joshua McKinney is right now running 9th. It'll be interesting to see the reason there Jeff Radke and Corey Stahl stayed out so long on them tires after everybody else pitted. Ryan Johnson, your leader, though, 2 seconds above Kevin Bernheimer. This is the battle for second here between Bernheimer, Schmitz, Anderson. Second, third, and fourth, they want to get them bonus points, them 5 bonus. The leader gets 5 bonus points at the stage. Second place will get 4. Third place will get 3. Fourth place will get 2, and fifth place gets 1 bonus point at the stage break. So they're valuable bonus points. Ryan Johnson, your points leader. Here comes Schmitz. Schmitz and Anderson looking to make their way around Bernheimer. Ramsdale's still 1 lap down. Joe Turkel is ahead of him right now. He's in the lucky dog position. This is the battle for second, though. Bernheimer, Schmitz. Bernheimer in the 28, Schmitz in the 42. Looks like it's hard to make that pass, both needing the other's lane at a certain point on the track. Right now, Bernheimer would love to be able to sweep out, make that clear the 42 like he just did. But when they're running side by side, they're not able to take advantage of the whole track. The 99 of Anderson's trying to get there past Schmitz for third. Anderson trying to clear him, but he hasn't made it. Caution is out, lap 50. So Ryan Johnson, Kevin Bernheimer, Patrick Anderson, Philip Schmitz, and Matthew Wheeler getting the top 5 there. Matthew Wheeler, like we said, needed them stage points. Yeah, Jeff Radke and Corey Stahl. They didn't. We'll see what their strategy is here. They were running away with that race there for the beginning, and then they made the pit strategy call that it didn't work out. They don't have their professor with them, Dalton McKinney. So we're going to blame Dalton McKinney on that one. Sure, Wally Babb will agree. Everybody hits their pits. Looks like Jeff Ramsdell might be taking advantage of getting the wave around. We know Joe Turco got the lucky dog in 14th. Jeff Ramsdell might be looking to take advantage of the lucky dog here, getting the wave around. If he does, he will not be able to pit, so we'll have to be out there on the old tires. He just pitted 23 laps ago, so he'll be able to go another 10 to 15 laps before he'll have to pit again. Hoping for a caution. Looks like Ryan Johnson has made it out. Corey Stahl, Patrick Anderson, Matthew Wheeler, Kevin Bernheimer, DJ Trout, Jeff Radke, Luke Smith, Josh McKinney, and Richard Crane. Oh, and Jeff Ramsdell does pit, so he does give up that position. That's a good call there, Jeff. Corey Stahl did only take, he might have just taken fuel only. If anything, he took 2 tires. Track position being key. Why don't we say if we jump in? No, I think they're going to be going green this time by. Yep, I wasted the opportunity. Lights are off on the pace car, so they'll be going green next time by. Ryan Johnson, your race leader. Right now, Jeff Ramsdell's the only driver on track that is a lap down. Looks like Johnny Williams might be out of the race. So we're down to 15 drivers. 54 laps in of the scheduled 130. Pace car is off. Oh! Wow, we'll have to see what happened there. Not good for Matthew Wheeler. Let's go back and see what happened. Oh, he just spun the tires right in front of Kevin Bernheimer. Bernheimer with probably some damage. Caution is out. Looks like Corey Stahl had some trouble. That's what happened with Corey while we were watching Matthew Wheeler. Looks like, ooh, Anderson sideways gets into Corey Stahl. Corey Stahl, ooh, clips Michael Gitchell. Innocent bystander Michael Gitchell. Hopefully he's able to get that damaged, repaired. Corey Stahl will probably have to take his fast repair. Looks like Michael Gitchell did use his fast repair. A lot of drivers on pit lane. Jeff Ramsdell going to be your lucky dog. Jeff Radke, I think he came down and got some fuel. Patrick Anderson, Keith Fonseca, Corey Stahl on pit lane right now. Like we said, Jeff Ramsdell was your lucky dog, so he will be on the lead lap. Everybody will be back on the lead lap. Michael Gitchell looks like he's 2 laps down now, so he might have had to tow. No, I don't think Gitchell towed. I think he is done. Not the break that Gitchell needed tonight. Tough luck for Michael. .58 laps in, completed. Ryan Johnson, your race leader. DJ Trout, Luke Smith, Josh McKinney, Philip Schmitz, your top 5. DJ Trout has used a fast repair. Corey Stahl has used a fast repair. Everybody else is just fixed damage. I know Kevin Bernheimer had some damage, so let's check and see how his damage is looking. Not too bad. He has not had to use his fast repair, so he kind of lucked out. He's got Matthew Wheeler just in front of him, though. Lights are off on the pace car. Don't think we got a full green flag lap in, so that means we will be restarting single file. Let's try this again. Green flag is out. There's a battle for the lead. DJ Trout's putting the pressure on Ryan Johnson right now. Jeff Ramsdell, he got that lucky dog. He's currently up to 11th. Trying to get around Matthew Wheeler there. Jeff Radke moving his way up into the top 5. Back up front, Ryan Johnson's feeling the pressure from the 40 car of DJ Trout. Trout. We know Trout had a long run car. Looks like he's showing short run speed also. DJ Trout to the point. Ryan Johnson not going away. Luke Smith and Philip Schmidt's having a little battle too. They're opening a door for Jeff Radke to close in on him though. Luke Smith grabbing that third position. Battle is for the lead. Ryan Johnson not going away. We have a few battles back here though. Radke, Bernheimer, Fonseca. Radke in fifth. Everybody else behind him won in that position. Oh, Ryan Johnson to the point. Trying to bring Luke Smith along with him. Purple Frog Sim Sports, first, second, and third currently. Luke Smith moved into second position. Radke closing in. Oh, Bernheimer making contact with the wall. Schmidt's struggling. He's gotten passed by Bernheimer and Fonseca. We know that Radke, Bernheimer, and Fonseca just pitted, so they're going to go a little bit longer on this tank of fuel. Patrick Anderson and Jeff Ramsdell making their way around Joshua McKinney. Back up front, Luke Smith. Your Purple Frog Sim Sports teammates of Luke Smith and Ryan Johnson and DJ Trout. They got company. Jeff Radke's looking to join the party. We want to thank, once again, Threat Level Midnight for sponsoring our playoffs. We appreciate their support. I also want to thank Turkle Customs for everything that they do, as well as GMS 3D, our series sponsor. Purple Frog Sim Sports putting on one heck of a show right now. Here comes Luke Smith wanting to lead a lap. Back to the point, Ryan Johnson. DJ Trout looking to pounce on Ryan. The battle is for the lead, though. Ryan Johnson has it. His teammates are all over him. They know they're feeling Jeff Radke right behind him. Last night's race winner. Schmitz is getting passed now by Corey Stahl. And Jeff Ramsdell right there. I know that Jeff Radke, Keith Fonseca, Kevin Bernheimer, Jeff Ramsdell, Corey Stahl, Patrick Anderson, Matthew Wheeler, Richard Crane, and Joe Turkel can all make it on one pit stop. I don't think that Ryan Johnson, DJ Trout, and Keith, and I'm sorry, not Keith, but Luke Smith can make it. Looks like Ryan Johnson and DJ Trout are starting to put a little bit of a gap on Luke Smith. We'll see how much further these guys can go. I think they need to make it past lap 92, so they have 6 more laps. they might possibly have enough fuel to do that. There's the battle right here. This is from 6th on back. Keith Fonseca has it. Jeff Ramsdell wanting it in the 97. Corey Stahl, Kevin Bernheimer right behind him with Patrick Anderson and Philip Schmitz. Excuse me. These guys, Keith Fonseca and Jeff Ramsdell, they're battling on Monday nights also. Next week kicks off our Butt Kicker Bracket Challenge. Top 16 drivers from the Dirt to Daytona Thursday Night Throwdown and Full Speed Fridays. They will compete head to head in a bracket challenge. Ryan Johnson's starting to put a little bit of a gap, a little less than half a second currently. Radke and Stahl on pit lane. Might be a little early. I was told that they're only able to get 38 laps out of a tank. Are they going to be able to get 40? If that's the case, then everybody else should be coming down. Bernheimer and Schmitz. This is for 7th. Purple Frog Sim Sports, they have checked out on Jeff Ramsdell. They have a 3-second gap on Jeff Ramsdell. Bernheimer making his way to pit lane. I believe anybody can make it from here. Richard Crane, another driver coming down pit lane. They should all be able to make it from here. I'm not 100% sure on Radke and Stahl, though. They stayed out too long in the first stage, and they weren't going to do that again this time. So they were the first two to pit. Ryan Johnson and DJ Trout make their way down pit lane, as well as Jeff Ramsdell. Here comes Luke Smith, Keith Fonseca, Matthew Wheeler. This might hand the race lead over to Joe Turkel. Joe Turkel, your race leader. Everybody else has pitted. Joe Turkel is the last of the Mohicans. We've seen on the first stage, though, that was a terrible idea to stay out longer than everybody else. Jeff Radke and Corey Stahl paid that price. Now Joe Turkel makes his way down. The first two to pit was Jeff Radke and Corey Stahl. They're going to have some track position. Jeff Radke has quite a bit of a gap, like a 2-second gap on Ryan Johnson. There was no question. Everybody did take 4 tires. These 4 drivers have checked out quite a bit on Luke Smith. Luke Smith is 2 seconds behind Corey Stahl. Josh McKinney is now 2 laps down in 14th, so we have 13 cars on the lead lap. Joe Turkel is the last driver on the lead lap, though. Back to your race leader, threat level motorsports driver, Jeff Radke. He does have Ryan Johnson closing in slightly on him. He was a 10th faster last time by. Radke, your leader. Last time, not even that, pretty close to the same lap last time by for Radke and Johnson. Johnson and DJ Trout, second and third. Radke's wanting these two to start mixing it up. Radke needs DJ Trout to start putting the pressure on Ryan Johnson. Radke, Johnson, Trout, Stahl, and Smith, your top five. Burnhammer and Ramsdell, there's a little, they got a close gap between them, so there might be a brewing battle here. Ryan Johnson closing in slightly on Jeff Radke, but he's closing in about a tenth every lap. Ryan Johnson with a great run down the backstretch. Ryan Johnson is there. Now, what can he do with it? Trying to make that pass on the outside going into turn one. Ryan Johnson. Sails it off in there. Radke's not going down. Luke Smith has got around Corey Stahl for fourth. Ryan Johnson, your new race leader. Ryan Johnson and Jeff Radke have been the class of the field tonight. And it's now between them to bail this race out with closing in on the finish of this race. This is for 8th position. Keith Fonseca, Philip Schmitz. Jeff Ramsdell has gotten around Corey Stahl for 5th. These two are been the fastest two drivers on the track. You also have the 40 of DJ Trout. Trout making his way to closing in on Radke. Here's his dropping low, one in that position. TJ Trout taking over second position. Caution is out. Whoa, what happened there? Let's see. Let's see what happened. Bernheimer. Oh, and the 33 made contact. Let's see what happened. Not clear. Looks like maybe a little bit of net code there. Not a lot. A little bit of net code, maybe. Possibly. Not. But the 28 definitely was not clear. So this is going to set it up. This is going to change things. Everybody coming down pit lane except for Josh McKinney. He's going to get your lucky dog. Race is going to be off a pit lane. Here comes Luke Smith, DJ Trout. Jeff Radke, Jeff Ramsdell, Corey Stahl. Let's check out Corey Stahl. See how much damage if he used his faster pair. Oh, he's looking pretty good. Think he was able to use a faster pair there. Lights are still on the pace car, so we're going to have another caution lap. Looks like we'll have about a 10-lap shootout, setting up for something interesting. Ryan Johnson, your race leader. DJ Trout Luke Smith, Purple Frog Sim Sports, 1, 2, 3. Jeff Ramsdell is the threat level midnight sandwich there for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Lights are off. We're going green next time by. Johnson, Trout, Smith, Radke, Ramsdell, Stahl. They make up your first 3 rows. Who's got that short run speed? I'm not quite sure DJ Trout wanted to see that caution. He looked like he had something for Ryan Johnson there. We know that Radke is fast. We know Johnson is fast. They've been proving it all night long, but is anybody going to step up these next 10 laps? And they're off. Johnson with a great restart. Got a good jump on Trout. Trout struggling. He's side by side with Luke Smith. Whoa. Car's shaking and baking. Stall into the wall. Ramsdell. Purple Frog Sim Sports 1, 2. Threat level 3, 4. Radke's just not firing off like he's been all day. Here comes Trout, trying to get around Radke. That's for 4th position. Ryan Johnson, almost a half-second lead over Luke Smith. Corey Stahl trying to make it into that top 3 or top 2. Five laps to go. Last time by, Luke Smith and Corey Stahl were faster than Ryan Johnson. Oh, Corey Stahl sideways off of 2. Opening the door for Radke and Trout. up front. Here's a battle for the lead. Here comes Luke Smith. Teammates no more. This is for the win. Luke Smith, Ryan Johnson, 4 to go. Purple Frog, 1, 2, 3. Ryan Johnson just clears Luke Smith. Off of 4. Through the tribal, 3 to go. April Orth rooting on Tiny Horse. DJ Trout lingering. Two laps to go. Luke Smith putting the pressure on him. Oh. Luke Smith underneath Ryan Johnson. White flag. Who's going to win it? Luke Smith leads that time by. Ryan Johnson with the runoff of 2. Here comes DJ Trout joining this mix. He's wanting a part of this. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3. Purple Frog Sim Sports. Oh, Trout into the wall. Opening the door for Ryan Johnson to win the Charlotte 130 here. Presented by GMS 3D. Ryan Johnson, your race winner. We've said that before. There we go. We got first, second, third. Here's what we're going to do. We're just going to jump down with these guys.
Never mind.
Well, how's it going, guys? I'm glad you guys were here with me. I figured I'd come to you guys instead of having you guys come to me.
That works.
Heck yeah. Congratulations. What a performance here by the Purple Frog guys.
Hell yeah. That's how we do. We race hard.
We put on a show.
Yeah, so DJ, tell me a little bit, man. You had some long run speed, it looked like, but there at the end, it looked like you had something for Ryan and Luke. I don't think that you wanted that last caution to come out there, though, did you, DJ?
Honestly, I kind of did, because if I didn't, then Ryan would have got away from me. But when that caution came out, I didn't take fuel, so that just made my car light. Or tight. I don't know which one.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. It was fun to watch that battle there the last 10 laps between you guys. You got anybody you'd like to thank here for us real fast, DJ?
Thank you to my grandparents for watching, and thank you for Ryan and Luke for giving me a ton of pointers that almost paid off to win the race today.
Yeah, that's a good couple guys to learn from. Well, congratulations on that third place finish, and you got anything for Talladega next week?
Honestly, I don't know. It's just see if I could get hooked up with Ryan or any of my other teammates and go for the win there.
All right, man. Well, congratulations, and we'll see. Hopefully, we'll see you next week. What about you, Luke? It looked like you got close, and you just couldn't complete that pass there. Like I think it was lap 2.
Yeah, it was close there. since DJ was behind Ryan on the backstretch there, I couldn't really side draft Ryan the way I wanted to. I couldn't pull him back to me, so he just kind of drove out there. So I sent it into the corner. I figured I may get a chance to move him up the track a little bit, but he was just fast enough in there that there was no contact, which I'm glad there was no contact because it may have ended in a wreck. But yeah, I'm happy with second place. Unfortunately, I'm going to be missing next week, so I hope that this second place gets me enough buffer on the cut line to make the next round.
Yeah.
But that was crazy finish. Great show. I'm glad it ended out the way it did. Even if it stayed green to the end, that would have been fun too. I figured we still possibly had a chance at a 1-2-3. Radke's tires are a little bit older.
Yeah. Yeah. He was the one guy that seemed like he was right there with you guys. But you got anybody you like to thank here with us while you're here there, Luke?
Thank you guys putting on this league. You guys give me the opportunity to develop my skills against some turd named Ryan Johnson who likes to win everything. I hate him and I love him at the same time. I'd like to shout out all the Purple Frog Sim Sports guys. Gitch's race got ended early. Got involved in a couple wrecks. Cam, who couldn't make it this week, he had other things that he had to get finished up. John Peterson putting the fantastic paint scheme. This is Bobby Labonte throwback or Joe Gibbs, or not Joe Gibbs, Ty Gibbs paint scheme, if you want to call it that. And I'd just like to thank your girlfriend for letting me do this silly little racing thing all the time.
All right, man. Well, congratulations on that second place finish and leading that team to a top 1-2-3 finish.
Thank you.
And Ryan Johnson, the man of the hour, the man of the minute. You did it again. You just like them EOLs.
Yeah. I don't.
Well, fortunately, there's no EOL for the championship race.
Oh, I was asking Gitchell about that tonight. I'm like, man, I hope like if I win that race. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't want an EOL, but I was like, I wonder if the winner of that is going to have one. And he
No, we're
said
not.
no.
No,
So
yeah, we're not. That's not happening for the championship. Every other race is fair game, though.
that's fair. I've had too many. I don't like them.
It looked like making passes was a little bit harder tonight. Is that? I mean, just from my point of view, it just seemed like they were a little bit harder to complete that pass.
Yeah, especially on newer tires, the high side. I mean, that was the place to be on new tires. Like you just got such a run coming off of the corners, and you couldn't keep that speed up on the bottom. But unfortunately, running up there, it eats the tires up more. So I just was trying to take a couple passes here and there on the outside when I was working my way through the field. And once I got to the front, everyone was up top, so I just kind of rode around on the bottom for a little bit. And when their tires started wearing, that's when it seemed like we picked up.
Yeah. Yeah, you did real good, and you pulled off the victory. And I don't think the EOL will matter that much at Talladega next week. It might be a blessing.
Yeah, I say fortunately, yeah, it probably won't.
Yeah.
I'll have to talk to my teammates, and I'll see you guys. Well, whenever I get up there.
Yeah, stage break or something. It didn't take you that long to get up there today.
No, I mean, the smaller fields fortunately help out a lot with that.
Yeah, yeah. I accidentally loaded in as a driver tonight, and for a split second, I was like, well, maybe I was supposed to drive tonight, but I thought better of it, and we had some issues early on getting ready to broadcast, but we got it going.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, is Dave racing tonight? You should just broadcast while you're driving.
Yeah, well, I can't drive and I can't broadcast. I definitely can't do both. Right,
Dave will be throwing random cautions all the time. Every 2 laps. Oh, we got another phantom caution.
Yeah, it's random to you guys. It's random to me. So I don't even know I'm doing it. But so you got anybody you like to thank while you're here?
Oh yeah, all the admins at NIL, our sponsors, Turtle Shells for my paint, my team Purple Frog Sim Sports, mom, girlfriend, everybody tuning in and watching and checking it out. on all the drivers for another pretty clean race. We've had quite a few, I think, lately, and it's been a lot of fun with all the green.
Yeah, yep. All right, man. Well, congratulations, and we'll let you guys get back celebrate.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, that was our Purple Frog Sim Sports guys, and we'll go over the results real fast. All right, Ryan Johnson, your race leader. Luke Smith, DJ Trout, finishing third. Jeff Radke, Corey Stahl, threat level midnight guys, fourth and fifth. Jeff Ramsdell brought her home sixth, seventh. Kevin Bernheimer, Matthew Boston Wheeler eighth, and ninth. Pedro Anderson, or maybe just the guy with one name, Anderson. 10th, Keith Fonseca. Philip Schmitz, 11th. Richard Crane, 12th. Joe Turkle, 13th. Joshua McKinney had some misfortunes today to finish 14th, as well as Gitchell, Johnny Williams, and Bill Klingbull, and myself. I guess I got a top 20. How about that? But with that being said, we'll talk to you guys next week here on the